Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on this golden eye look. I have a completely different look than what I usually do. This is a gold liner, really sparkly lids. I wanted to keep it really glowy and fresh. Something different than a typical winged out liner, which I definitely am a fan of. But I've been a really big fan of not wearing black liner or anything like that. And just doing more subtle type of eye looks that, well, not really subtle with these bam in your face lashes. More looks without eyeliner is what I'm saying. Less smoky, more bright and vibrant. I'm really excited to show you this look because a lot of you requested it when I wore it in a previous video. I'll link it down below. So I wanted to recreate it again because I have been wearing this quite a bit and I absolutely love this golden eye look. I'm also excited because I'm going to be showing you later on in the tutorial the Born This Way by Too Faced foundation, which is a brand new. It comes in 12 different shades. I'll talk all about it in my video. I'm really excited because this foundation works really well with this type of look because it is a radiant foundation, but it's also great for oily skin people and also for dry and normal, which is awesome. I'm a big time fan of it already. This is currently what I'm wearing. My inspiration for this eye look, you guys might laugh, but my personal guilty pleasure is watching the Real Housewives shows. I rarely watch TV. I probably watch about 5 hours. I just spit. Probably watch about 5 to at the most 7 hours of TV for a full week. I'm not really into TV. I'm all about that YouTube life. But I will say that I watched the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion and Cynthia Bailey had this really nice, the golden eye with a golden eye line. So I was really excited. I wanted to recreate it and yeah, so I did. If you want to see how I got this really nice luminous eye look, then keep watching. If not, I'll see you in my next video. And yeah, and I'm really excited about this foundation, Born This Way. I was born this way. I was born this way. I'll just stop being weird now. Onto the tutorial. Okay, this look is super easy and fast. I'm going to use my NYX shadow base and I'm going to place this all over my eyes just to help prep my eyelids for the shadows I'm going to be using, and also it helps cancel any veins that I do have and kind of discoloration on my lids because my lids are naturally pigmented. So then just go ahead and blend that out. Next I'm going to take the color Heaven, which is a nice cream color, to highlight my brow bone. I'm just going to take that just to slightly highlight the brow bone. I like this color just because it's not too stark of a white, so it gives a more natural of a highlight. After that I'm going to go into the color Strapless, which is a really nice warm brown, and it's a perfect color for inside the crease. This is one of my favorite palettes to go to for really nice transition colors or blending out any types of shadows that I need to do. And I'm just doing circular motions with my Sigma E40 and then back and forth. And also, I kind of lied about the color. It is a nice warm brown, but it's more of a warm brown with a mauve undertone, which is what I'm going for. Ding! I don't know what I was doing there. Now for my lid, I'm going to place Magic Act from Makeup Geek Cosmetics, which is a foiled eyeshadow, all over my eye. And I'm just going to use a wide shader brush from Sigma. I'm going to pack that product all over the eye. And then this is going to give me a really nice shimmery gold lid. Now when I did this look before, what I did was I didn't just place it on my lid. That's why I'm not being like the most careful right now. I brought a little bit more up above into my crease, right in there, but not all the way up towards my brow bone. I want to make sure I keep it concentrated in this area and not go up too high. So just take your time and don't use too much product because I am going to be placing a product over this as well. Just work that gold up. Okay, now that I went ahead and put the gold all the way up into my crease, but not too high, I still want to make sure I still have that definition in my crease. So I'm going to take that same blending brush with no extra product and just make sure that the colors kind of diffuse. And I still have that definition that I wanted when I put in the color Strapless. So now the next color that I put on my lid for that look was this ColourPop shadow. And this is the color Lovely. This is one of my favorite ones. These are really nice and sparkly, so that's what I'm going to be using. And I just took my finger and what I did was I just patted it over my eye. So I'm just going to pat it over all the way. And I like this one because it has a really nice sparkle and shine to it. And I'm going to place that right over the gold just to make it a little bit more sparkly. And I like this because it doesn't make the gold look too bold where it's like a yellow brick road on your eye. I didn't want it so, whoom, like so bold. I wanted to kind of do steps and build it up full of love. Same thing that I did with the gold shadow, I'm going to do the same exact thing with this creamy lovely shadow, and I'm going to softly pat it. I'm not putting a ton of product on top. I'm just patting it over that gold, and I'm also going into that crease like I did with the Magic Act shadow. But again, I'm not using too much product. I'm slowly patting it on and then just building it up how I want. So what I did for my liner was I used this Anastasia Beverly Hills Metallic Luster Liner. But what's really awesome about this is that it's seriously like a liquid white gold liner. It's extremely creamy and pigmented, and I love it. I think it's very different as opposed to using your typical black or brown liner. What's awesome is I just recently saw in the drugstore that I believe it was Revlon, they just came out with these new liners that are basically the same exact shade. So I know that they're new because I saw them at the drugstore at CVS. So I just took the liner and I just did more of a bold line just because it is still shimmery, but you can still see that line. It still pops out. And I'm just going to do the same to the other side. If you always wanted the liner to kind of pop out even more, on the lid itself, you can use a little bit more of a gold shadow so it really pops out. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to take the Forever Loved Naked palette, and I'm going to take the shade Half Baked, and say that I just wanted this liner just to pop out a little bit more. I can just place a little bit more gold shadow over with that gold liner again. It's going to pop out even more, so I'll show you up close. So this is what it looks like with the gold shadow, and then this is with the other one as well. So as you can see, the liner looks very faint, and this one pops out even more just because the contrast of the gold and the white gold. There, see? I think that looks a little bit better. Now for lashes, I'm just going to use the KOKO Goddess Magic Act and a pencil brush, and I'm going to place this just on my lower lash line because I really want it to pop and sparkle. I forgot to put primer underneath my eyes, but these shadows last so long, so it's okay. Then next, I took my Mary Illuminizer from the Balm, and I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to use this just to highlight the inner corners, just to bring more light to the eye. And I'm just using the same brush and then hit those bottom lashes. And what I love about the Anastasia eyeliners is that they're okay for the waterline. So I place some right on the inside, and it gives you this beautiful metallic gold inner waterline. So again, I'm just going to place that right in there. And then this is the eye close up, extremely shimmery and golden, and bam. Now I'm really excited because today I'm going to be using a foundation that is new from Too Faced, and this one is called the Born This Way. This is an undetectable medium to full coverage foundation, and the color I'm going to be using is golden. This is what the bottle looks like. I really like it. It's a really nice frosted case. It's very sleek. It's very soft. I love the gold lettering. I'm a big fan of anything gold, especially also against the black. It also has the T and F for Too Faced at the bottom, and then your color right there. Mine is golden. What I love about this is voila, it has a pump, and that is just so awesome. And again, I just love how it says Too Faced in the front. And there you go. So this is an oil-free foundation, and this is a medium to full coverage. Now what I'm reading from here from the site is that it has coconut water, and that's supposed to help delicately replenish the skin's moisture levels without overhydrating for the look of radiant skin. Infused with alpine rose to brighten the skin's appearance and also promote elasticity, which is awesome. What's also good to know and good to always learn is it has hyaluronic acid, which is going to help balance the skin so it's smoother and has a more youthful appearance. So today I'm going to use my Hangover RX from Too Faced. This is a primer. I just thought it was just proper to use it since I'm using a foundation from them. I know a lot of people love this primer as well. So I'm going to prime my face with this. I'm going to apply this with 1/2 using a beauty blender. So now we'll go on with the foundation application. can see, I use very little of the foundation, and I feel like I wouldn't even need to put on another layer of this foundation. What's awesome is that it is buildable though. I personally like it just like this because to me this is like a medium full coverage already. What I really like about it is that when I really put on the foundation, it didn't set too fast for me, and that now that it's really settled in, it's almost set, and I like the finish that it gives because it is a really nice radiant finish like the foundation says that it's going to be. It's not oily, it's really nice, where it's a really nice healthy glow, where I personally, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even really set this just because it looks really nice and luminous. Obviously I like to set my foundations though just so that they have a really nice longevity, but so far so good. So I'm really excited about this. Next, I'm going to use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in medium. I know this might seem extreme, but this concealer is very thin and light, and you can always do everything to your own personal preference. Whatever you feel comfortable with, go ahead, boy or girl. So I'm just going to blend this out with the same beauty blender that I use for the foundation. And then whatever excess I have, I usually put a little bit on my chin, just a little bit down my nose, and then I'll just put a little in the center of my face. I'm going to lightly dust Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. I just use the BH Studio Pro Powder just to do a light dusting, just to set the rest of my face. Now I'm going to bronze my face with the Ross and Rachel, and this is the Too Faced Soulmates, and I love this. It's just like the perfect warmth bronze. I'm going to use my powder blush brush from Sigma, which I use every single tutorial because I'm obsessed with this brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to warm up my face, to do any type of light contours, or just, you know, just hitting my contour place. It's just my favorite for warming up. I'm going to take this all over up to my forehead, also underneath my chin, and also down on my neck, however much I want. Because like I said, I'm just really going for a super bronzed face. And then I'm just taking a little bit down the sides of my nose and then underneath, just to warm up my nose as well, just so it matches with everything, just kind of blends. For my blush, I'm using a Gingerly right here in the center. It's just a really nice kind of burnty kind of pink. It's like a burnt orangey pink, I'll say. And then I'm just going to put that on the outsides of my cheeks. Now I kind of lost some of that inner corner, so I'm just going to go back with my luminizer, Mary Luminizer, whatever. And then just really just pack that on the inner corner because I want that super bright. And again, you can use any of your favorite eyeshadows, anything that's nice and brightening, and you are good to go. Now for my lips, I'm using the color Pink Lady. It's a high voltage lipstick from NYX, and it's a very bright baby pink, like a bright pink. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Melted in a Sugar, and this is just going to help make it a little bit more muted. And then that's what my combination was when I did wear this look. I know a lot of you knew that I had like that little high ponytail because I was like, Beyonce wears a high pony, so I'm going to wear a high pony. For my highlight, I'm pretty sure I used Estee Lauder Heat Wave just because I wanted to use some of my products I haven't been using. But I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo. And then this one is number 2. This is basically super equivalent, so I don't want to show you a product you can't get. So I'm going to place that just on the tops of my cheekbones to give me that wham bam glow. See? Woo! And I put a lot of glow that day. Again, you don't have to put this much glow because I don't know. I know this can be extreme for others, but this is what I love. I love to glow. And of course, you can always use any other type of lip color. You can do a really bold pink. I really like this eye just because even though it's gold and sparkly, it's super neutral. So you can use any kind of eye color, any kind of lip color that you would like. Personally, that's why I really like this. I happen to go for a baby pink kind of nude just because I like the really gold and I just wanted to keep it light, and then a little bit of color on my lips just so I'm not so nude but still a little oof oof. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Again, I just wanted to recreate that look from that video. I'll link it down below, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. I really like this look just because it's very open and sparkly and bright, but it's not too much in my own world, so I don't know if it's too much for you guys. But again, just twerk and tweak whatever you guys need to do to get to the look that you want. So don't forget to subscribe, because like you guys always know how I say it, it is free 99. And don't forget to like this video if you learn something new. Go ahead and leave me any questions or comments down below. I'll link everything as well. Follow me on Instagram, because I love Instagram and I need to get better on my Twitter. I have a Twitter. I need to get better at that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Mwah! Whoop whoop!